Hello everybody, this is a WiiCubeFilms update. So, I haven't done one of these since like January of 2017. So it's been quite a long time since I've done a WiiCubeFilms update video. But with all that's going on right now, I got nothing else to do. So I might as well just do one of these just for the heck of it. But first off, I don't know if it's working. If it is, then you're probably seeing some kind of little WiiCubeFilms logo background. If not, you're just seeing a big wall of green because I have literally an entire wall painted green for a green screen. So hopefully I can get that to work for this little update just to test it out. To see if I got the right shade of green. I got lights set up everywhere here. I mean, I even got one like right on the camera. Like you can see that my face is actually lit up because you look, if I just do this. Give it a second. See, it's just darker. So I even... It's a cheap little vlogging set. Like, it's a Walmart vlogging set. It came with this little tripod. Came with a light. Came with a shotgun mic, which I don't actually have hooked up right now. That is... right here. Just this little shotgun mic. And I've tested it out. It's actually pretty decent quality. So... but for right now, I just figured I'm just going to use the light. Just for this video. Don't really need the shotgun mic. That's going to be mainly for probably for the movie stuff and all that. And just like other random video skits if we ever get to them. But so most of you who follow the channel probably have noticed I've been doing a lot of Let's Play videos and stuff of like Mario 64, which I finished, Metroid Prime Hunters I finished. I'm very slow on Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. I actually have not played that in a while, so I need to get back to that one. But I figured can't really do much else like live action filming lately, so basically I've just been trying to get something to upload for the channel, just to have some kind of content coming out. Those of you who watch these Let's Plays and stuff I've been doing, I'd like to thank all of you for watching them. Every once in a while I'll try to stream, but I don't really think my computer can handle it anymore. Like, even trying to convert the video once I record it to MP4 format so I can use it for editing, it's going real slow and stuff. So I don't know what's making it slow, probably the RAM, but either way, the live streams will probably just be at random times for the meantime until I can somehow get stuff ready. Because even the last time I live streamed was Luigi's Mansion 3, which I still need to finish that one. But like I was having issues just trying to get the stream started. So for now, it's most likely just going to be the pre-recorded Let's Plays. I actually have a webcam. I'm going to try to start using that on these Let's Plays. I actually started a Let's Play of Mario Odyssey with the webcam, and well, I don't know. The way the camera is, it's here, but it's probably going to be like right. It's in one of the corners. I have it set, but like halfway through the video, like everything... all the audio just gets so out of sync with the video when it comes to the webcam video. The game audio is fine, but the webcam audio and stuff is all out of sync. I think it's because the way I rendered it to the editing file, I just had it all compressed into one video instead of the gameplay video, the webcam video, and then the webcam audio, like the microphone audio, just all separate tracks to edit together myself. So from now on, I'm just going to try to do those all separately when I go do those. That's one reason why I kind of cranked out Metroid Prime Hunters as fast as I did, because I figured before I mess with the webcam anymore, I'm just going to get these all done, get them out of the way. So one last thing I'd like to point out about the Let's Plays, or the WiiCube Plays, whatever you want to call them. I've been doing more Wii U, Switch games than anything. I'm going to try to go back to some older games like couple games on the Sega Genesis that I have. I even have the classic consoles and stuff. But for games that are not on the classic consoles, like on the classic NES and all that, I tried to play them on my actual NES, and I can get like certain games I can get maybe like 20 minutes, and then the thing just messes up. You can't even finish like a whole playthrough or something, or whatever. Like you can't even, like say if I was to try to play Mario Brothers, I'd get to, if I just play through normal without going any warp zones, I get to like level 4, world 4, and it would just screw up. So I actually went out and bought one of these Hyperkin Retro HD consoles. I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed with it, aside from the audio. So if I do any Let's Plays of NES games that are not on the classic system, they're gonna use this, but their audio is gonna sound pretty poor, especially Mario Brothers. Granted, the one game I did just play through sounded pretty decent, but as Nate said, that game really didn't have great audio to begin with, so there's not much that can be messed up. In fact, I think it may have slightly improved it, but that game is one that I'm tempted to actually do using this thing for the WiiCube Plays, and there's another reason why, and that's because it has something to do with the movie, because the movie has actually something to do with that game. But I'll get to that probably near the end of this video. The next thing I'd like to talk about is video quality. This update is mainly a test on video quality right now, because most of you know the camera we started out with was there's a reason I don't like Samsung too much, and that was this little thing here. Year into owning this thing, it had some kind of weird malfunction. Like, you couldn't even have this open, the screen. You couldn't even have the screen open, because on a full battery, which I don't even have a battery for this anymore, but on a full battery, a full charged battery, with this open after I even sent it in to get repaired, it would die within 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes from a full charged battery, it would just die. So you actually had to close this and use the EVF lens to record everything. I finally upgraded out of this thing. Plus two, a lot of the videos use the DVDs, which you see in the beginning of the WiiCube Vault intro. In the WiiCube Vault intro for those videos that I remaster, half of those DVDs were actually used on this camera. But then I switched to an SD card, which was way better because it's way easier to get the stuff off. Because if you go back and, I don't recommend it, to be honest with you, but if you go back and watch some of those old videos from before 2011, you can see, like, in the bloopers, like, there'll be like a little play button on the top right of the screen. Yeah, the top left of the screen. It'll be just like a little play button and all that. That was from trying to import it off of this camera's DVDs onto Movie Maker, and Movie Maker would record that. So there was always a thing where we had to just like, okay, record for about 10 seconds before we can even actually start going to scene. But this camera is long retired. I'm glad we don't use it anymore. I mean, it's what we started with, but I want nothing to do with that camera anymore, to be honest with you. This one here, the JVC, is the one we replaced that with. Didn't have the EVF lens, any of that, but I mean, it didn't have many features. It was only 720p. But we had it gave us some better quality than that other thing. And we got a decent amount of use out of this. The entirety of Zelda Season 2 was filmed off of this. Season 1 was filmed off of that thing, except for the 10th episode, which was the Link versus Ganondorf fight. That was filmed on Dakota's camera, which was way better. And, oh yeah, that was another thing about this. when I was using the DVDs, if you were trying to film anything, you could not do any kind of shaking. You had to be just dead steady. Because there was some weird issue where the audio would get all warped and distorted. And it would screw up the entire thing. There was times we actually had to go back just to film one line because the camera shook and it screwed everything up. Thankfully, the SD cards fixed that issue, but it was still annoying. But we upgraded to this one, and this was just better in every single way possible. And we used this from 2011, like the end of 2011, all the way up to 2015. I think 2014 was the last time we actually fully used it. In 2015 so we got to the next camera after it. But we did finish the rest of Zelda when we finally finished filming those scenes in 2017. We did use this. This thing was pretty good, but then we upgraded to this Canon Vixia. And this camera got quite a bit of use since 2015. We did actually start filming the movie using this camera. But thing is, I've already said to Nick and Nate that the stuff that we had already started filming for the movie, we are probably going to have to refilm it because this new camera is a 4K Sony camera. So this is the main point of this whole video, is to test the quality of this. And so far I'm liking the quality on this thing. Even the bass microphone, from what I've heard just on a computer, sounds pretty good. But we have two different shotgun microphones. One of them has like a telescopic range, which we did start using, but it has a little issue of if the wire gets slightly moved. But then again, it could have been just because of this camera. But it has a little bit of a thing. Plus, it's only mono audio, so it doesn't have like both speakers. You only hear stuff come out of the left speaker, so you gotta edit so it comes out of both. But hopefully this camera will do pretty good for what we need it to do. Finally, onto the topic of the movie. So, this NES game is what the movie technically is based off of. Back in elementary school, me and Dakota came up with a whole bunch of stuff. Every time at recess, we would always go and play outside and just play this thing. It was called Arkista's Ring. Arkista. I don't know how they actually pronounce this game's name. I always call it Arkista, but it might be Arkista because that's what I've been hearing. So, but this is the game. There's a chance you'll probably see a WiiCube play of this because this is basically a Zelda clone from 1990, I think. Yeah, I think this is from 1990. It's still one of my favorite games. It's an obscure game, but it's still one of my favorite ones. To the point we have like all this crap we had at recess. I mean, this used a whole bunch of stuff from other games too, like monsters, weapons, and all that. But back when we came up with making the movie, I just went and found this stuff again. I was like, I want to make this into a movie. So yeah, you got all just stuff from the original instruction booklets and stuff, all that. Most of my crappy. What the heck is that? I don't think we have this in the movie. Yeah. So yeah, like Rock Monster. Look at my crappy drawing. Look at my crappy drawing. That is. Oh man, that's bad. But yeah, it's just a whole bunch of random stuff. I'm just like, we can make a movie out of this. So, and I think the last update was when I was actually still typing out the script. It's probably gonna need some rewrites a little bit. I got to thinking because there's just some parts, like some jokes I actually came up with to replace other jokes that I found funnier. But like I said, we did actually start filming the beginning of the movie But it was mostly just, everything was just me and Nick that we filmed. But we're probably going to end up refilming it all because now we got the 4K camera. I want to use a better quality camera for everything. I want you guys to leave a comment if you want me to or not, but I'm tempted to just edit together, which I already have most of it, but there's a lot of scenes that are missing because either Nick wasn't there or just we didn't get a chance to film that stuff. I mean, it's mostly just one of the beginning scenes. It's literally when me and him start doing the game world. Basically, I'm tempted to just take whatever we have, edit it together. I might do a kind of a little video explaining what the scene is and stuff, and just play the scene after. And I'm thinking maybe seeing like if Nick will like just draw little things where there's missing scenes, like when he spawns into the thing and when he's gone and all that, or just whatever. And I'm tempted just to upload that as just a little teaser, just to see. But leave a comment below and just let me know if that's what you guys would like to see or not. And I might do that. Just go ahead and upload those just for the heck of it. And then hopefully we can actually start getting into the actual filming of the movie and stuff. One last thing I want to do is I'm debating whether or not I want to make a fan server like on Discord for the channel and stuff, just for everyone to hang out in and just talk, whatever. And that way, because like I still use the Facebook page to go ahead and post when we upload a video, but I barely use Twitter too much anymore to do that, because it used to be mainly I had Facebook. As soon as I post on there, it would just post to Twitter, and apparently they unlinked all that now, so that don't work. But I'm thinking if I make a Discord server, it'd be a little bit easier just to have that, and I can just pop a link into there real quick, and then pop it on the Facebook as well. But I don't know, just I'll leave a comment below about that too. Would you guys be interested if we made a fan server on Discord? Would you all be interested in joining that or not? Anyway, this has been a WiiCubeFilms update. I want to thank you all for watching, and just stay tuned for whatever our next upload is, whether it's a WiiCube Plays, or if we finally can actually do, you know, some kind of live action. Maybe a WiiCube News on the horizon. Anyway, see you all later.